From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Devo.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Devo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped him up. Cooper is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 20.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Comes set. The 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. No. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and it's safely into third.
Rosario on third with 2 out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just hung in there on that one. The set and the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Mets do. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and right out of the gate the Mets will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Line toward the gap in left center, and Castro's got himself a base hit.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 4 home runs, and 7 driven in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Line drive to left. McNeil is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Marlins leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Third baseman, Todd.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Birdie is there. 1 down.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful. That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8. The second base.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Danny Echeverria. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading up for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Anderson.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Anderson on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Next up for New York, Jason Vargas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Castro is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Rosario is off at first with 2 away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great day. So far, the home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a curveball misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored. And a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fastball well outside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out to walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
The pitcher.
Ready now for the Marlins, 49. Pablo Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here from the stretch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Vargas is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stepping up to the plate, John Birdie. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 0-1 on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Wallach leads off first with 1 away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1 on the first, and they've grounded into double plays now in start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw to first in time, 1 now gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Garde.
And this is low, ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Here's Echeverria now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Standing in, Jason Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Now in the box, Starlin Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Garrett Cooper is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. That's popped up. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Osuna hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Hechavarria. 1 there on the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Vargas sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. 1 left. Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 20.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle to second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now, gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
This is pulled into right. Birdie is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets leave one. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Brinson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in, JT Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Lagares. He can't get there as it falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
Standing in now, Chad Wallach, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Riddle, base runner at first with one out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Matt Kemp will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kemp is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. The 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. John Birdie. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the lead, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Sergio Romo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Matt Kemp is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Your attention, please. This change for the Marlins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Juan Lagares is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. Now, the best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Frazier stands at first with one out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number...
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Hit out towards second. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Robert Gestion enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Robert Gestion.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Alonso takes it in. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Marlins.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Neil Walker
Lays off 1-0. Gestion primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Up next for the Marlins.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set, and the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Walker, the runner at second with 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that's outside. He lost in ball 4. him. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For 25.
In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 10.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesselman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Little chopper back to the mound. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chad Wallach, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet. Number 63 called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 to him now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit unconventionally, perhaps. Neil Walker will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Number 63 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Neil Walker now catching. Number 63.
Marlins Garcia will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 66. Marlins.
In now, Jeff McNeil. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Garcia, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Softly hit toward the hole, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Lifted in the air to center field. Birdie is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a... So here's Matt Kemp now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesselman. 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Kemp, a former Dodger. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Rosell Herrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Marlins, number 5, Rosell Herrera.
Ground ball right side. Echeverria's there from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesselman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Too low, 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Kemp leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Echeverria has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he lays off for ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And strike 3 called as Rosell Herrera will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 5.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Now the pitch. That misses 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Peter Alonso is retired to kick off the inning. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Todd Frazier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Juan Lagares as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-2 New York. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 5. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Echeverria is under it. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 15.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
1 strike.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jarlin Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Softly hit out towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami. So stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Number 44.
1-1.
AJ.
1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pereira on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9.
Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-0 the count. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-2, here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39.
At the plate, JT Riddle. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 63 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Behind 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McNeil moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jason Vargas with his 4th win this season. Pablo Lopez.